Minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. Thank you all for the love and support, guys. We're headed to 3 million views. And listen, guys, this is a hobby. I do it for fun, but I do appreciate the people that support the channel. Now, someone asked me the other day if I ever get tired. Guys, I really don't. I mean, I practice a vegan lifestyle. I try to eat as healthy as possible. And a lot of that includes a lot of juice, a lot of fresh, raw foods. And I'll be honest with you guys, I literally ran a marathon on 2 hours rest and I did not drink any water. And I've been an athlete for a very long time. Before I was vegan, I could never do something like that. So, depending on what you eat determines the energy you have. And a lot of times people don't realize it. When you're eating clean and healthy, you have a lot more energy to do the things you enjoy because a lot of your energy goes to digesting foods that shouldn't be in your body. Once you take that process out of your system, you got a lot more energy. Trust me. Arena Big U taking on Tamara Korpatch. If I'm not mistaken, I saw Tamara Korpatch qualify the other day, right? I'm pretty sure I saw her playing. And this is a match here where I say it all the time, Tamara's a good clay player, but I think after the first set, I noticed her output drops a lot. And Bergue, even though she hasn't been active lately, she has a ton of energy. It's like she doesn't get tired. Tamara's going to have to take advantage of her explosiveness and her short center of gravity because Bergue's the taller player. She's going to have to stop, cut, and pivot to chase those balls. And I say it all the time. If you want to be a good tennis player, it's all about footwork. People think it's about shot selection, hitting the rackets. That's a part of it, but it starts with your footwork. You have to be in position to be able to return the ball first. And if Tamara wants to win this match, she'll have to take advantage of her short center of gravity. However, I can't back her against Big U. I think Big U wins this match on the money line. That's the pick. Claire Liu taking on Ludmilla. Now, if I'm not mistaken, okay, they played twice. Ludmilla won the most recent meeting, I think a couple of years ago. Claire Liu, I think, won the initial meeting when they were juniors. Now, Claire Liu had the better junior career, but as a professional, hands down, Ludmilla's got 4 titles. She dominated America last year. The problem with this matchup is I think Ludmilla's way overvalued. And we're seeing a fine mix where the overvalued players are losing and some of them are barely winning, having to go 3 sets. This is a matchup I can see having go 3 sets, but Claire Liu losing to Tomova a couple of days ago in Chicago. Tomova's a couple notches below Ludmilla. Ludmilla's got a good forehand, and this is a matchup of forehands. Claire Liu prefers a forehand. I think Ludmilla's got a lot more range. I think she has a deeper ball. She's got the stronger ball when it comes to the forehand. And Claire Liu does have the net advantage, being the shorter player, more explosive player. But I don't really want to back either player in this spot because I think Ludmilla's way too overvalued. I think the best play in this match, I think Claire Liu's going to win some service games. We'll take the first set over 8.5, but I think Ludmilla's probably going to find a way to win this match. So the pick is first set over 8.5 and Ludmilla to get the victory. Although I think she's overvalued, I do think she should beat Claire Liu. Diane Perry taking on Katie Bolter. This is going to be a good matchup, guys. Now, Diane Perry, she's had a pretty good junior career. She's a good clay player, good defensive rallies, good topspin. Katie Bolter's pretty tall. She's a taller player, and I think that topspin's going to play into her hands. I think Katie Bolter is going to have the opportunity to tee off at will against Diane Perry. And I say it all the time, I don't necessarily like defensive-minded players when it comes to hardcore tennis. These courts are playing slow, though. But I'll take Katie Bolter to get the victory on the money line. And we have Ekaterina Alexandrova taking Leylah Fernandez. This is going to be a good matchup here. And, you know, if I were setting this line, I would probably have Ekaterina maybe like a minus 180 favorite. I wouldn't have Leylah the favorite. I just don't, even though the head-to-head's 1-1, Ekaterina's coming off of a championship that she probably would have won if it wasn't for the defensive player Sarah Shriver's turmoil. Leylah's not a defensive player. She's an aggressive player. She literally improvises with a lot of the things she does because she plays the ball with her athletic ability. She's going to score points against Alexandrova, who's the taller player, slower player. So Leylah's going to have her chances. But I think the first set's going to be very competitive. I'll take the first set over 9.5 games. That's the pick. I think Alexandrova might win the first set as well. Those are the two picks. Tennis in a minute. We'll be back.